Some of the best and most profitable digital products out there are, for lack of a better word, kind of boring. These are the kind of products that most digital product creators might actually scroll past. But the smart creators are actually using them to generate consistent income with very minimal work after setup. So in this video, I will show you what they are, how to start selling them even if you're a total beginner, and why boring is actually brilliant when it comes to digital income. Do you think ebooks are maybe a little bit outdated? Well, they're actually one of the most low effort, high leverage digital products that you can sell. To be honest with you, when I first started learning about creating and selling digital products like ebooks, I thought, ooh, I don't know if I can write a 150 plus page book. And that totally scared me away from creating an ebook because I thought it had to be, super long and in depth. But what we're actually talking about here are short, focused PDFs, like around or under 30 pages, that teach people a solution to a specific problem. I actually really like ebooks because they're simple to create. You don't need a ton of tech skills, and they can be a great way to bring people in as a lead magnet because they're kind of at that lower price point. If you're brand new to digital products, ebooks are definitely one of the easiest ways to go because they are so low barrier entry and they can generate passive income. You just need to write it once and sell it forever. No video or fancy platform required. If you do want to start selling an ebook, here's a quick how-to. Choose one small in-demand topic that you can teach. For example, how to get coaching clients with 0 followers. I recommend, for kind of coming up with your idea, thinking about something that you already know a lot about, that you have maybe solved for yourself in the past, or something that people often ask you about. I recommend writing out some bullet points first and then expanding that into some short chapters. And a little pro tip for you, I strongly recommend using ChatGPT to help build your outline, your chapters, kind of the skeleton of your ebook. Then you'll head over to Canva to kind of design it and put it together and make it look nice and pretty. And then within Canva, you can actually export it as a PDF. And from there, you'll host it on a platform like System.io. One of our creators in our community, Molly Kaiser, had her best-selling ebook model call make over $500,000 in revenue, and it was only 13 pages long. This just goes to show you that it doesn't need to be complex. You just need to have a simple solution to a problem. You don't need to write a novel, you just need a clear result. Now, I've just shared my first digital product idea for you, and I have 4 more to go through. But before I get into that, if you want to learn our entire process for creating and selling digital products, including things like copy scripts, Canva templates, and other done-for-you tools, make sure you check out our new free training linked down in the description box. So what if you could sell your digital product before you even create it? That's exactly how workshops work. I like to think of it like buying tickets to your favorite sports team. You're going to pay for those tickets, those seats ahead of time for a game that's in maybe a month or a couple of months away. So what exactly is a workshop? It can be a live or pre-recorded session, anywhere from 30 to 90 minutes, and it's going to teach a valuable skill or strategy. Again, workshops are great because you can actually get paid before you even make the content. Plus, they're really great at building trust and authority fast. And because you're pre-selling tickets to your event, it's easy to validate if this is something that people are even actually interested in. So here's a quick how to start if you're interested in workshops. First, again, you're going to want to think about solving that painful problem for your customers. So think about something you already know, that you already have skills in, maybe something that you experienced in life, but just make sure that it is a painful problem that people are actually looking for a solution for. Then you're just going to want to pick a date and time. From there, you're going to want to outline your topic and outcome, basically what your attendees are going to learn from this workshop. And remember, you can always use ChatGPT to help you build your outline and outcome. Then you're going to set up a simple checkout page with System.io. You can also leverage System.io to set up email automations and deliver the video replay afterwards. Then you're going to host your actual live session, either using Google Meet or Zoom. And then again, you're going to record that when you're in the session. And then lastly, you're going to try and promote it with a little bit of urgency, for example, like limited seats, live workshop, etc. And you're going to be talking about it on a platform like YouTube. You could sell tickets to a live workshop for anywhere from $27 to $97 and pretty quickly make, $1,000 to $3,000 a month doing this. Again, what's great about workshops is you can validate your idea before you even put any work or effort into it by selling those tickets ahead of time. Then once you have your idea together, deliver it live, record it, and resell again. Next, let's talk about templates. Why do templates sell so well? The truth is that people don't want to learn how to do something, they want shortcuts. Templates are done for you files like Canva designs, Notion dashboards, email files, or Google Sheets. Now, templates can be really great because once they're set up, they are extremely passive, they're very light lift to make, they don't require you to teach anything, and they're super scalable. But of course, there are tons of templates out there, so making sure that, again, you niche down and solve a painful problem for your customers is going to be key here. So here's a quick how to get started. First off, pick a platform that you already use, especially if you create, or use templates on one of these platforms, for example, Google Sheets, Canva, Notion, etc. Then I like to ask myself, what am I personally using over and over again? This is a good way to think about what a strong template could look like. For example, if you're a YouTuber, maybe you use a lot of Canva templates for your YouTube thumbnails. If you're in finance, maybe you use a lot of budgeting templates, or maybe if you're a marketer, you use a lot of fill in the blank sort of pre-written sales pages. These are just a few ideas to hopefully get your wheels turning, but just think about something that you already use for yourself, and this is a great place to start. Next, you're going to package that into a plug and play template that you can, of course, resell on repeat. You'll want to host it on a platform like System.io, and then start sharing with your audience on a platform like YouTube. From there, you can actually pin it in your top comment or paste it in your description box and mention it within your YouTube videos, so that way you're then directing traffic from YouTube to your template. What's great about templates, again, is that you don't need to teach anything. You just need to save your buyers some time. And if you can do that, then they will happily pay for it. Let's talk about mini courses. Now, full-blown courses can actually be a little bit intimidating, so that's actually why mini courses are a great alternative option. Personally, if I were to sign up or see a full-blown course, I might think, I don't really have time for that. I have 2 kids and that's just a lot for me right now. But a mini course might be something more like 1 to 3 hours with a super focused outcome, not a full curriculum. So this is going to make it feel simpler, more straightforward, and easier for people to be convinced to click buy. Now, these can be really similar to ebooks, but they're going to be a lot more in-depth. So because of that, it's going to feel a little bit more premium compared to an ebook. And then as a result, you can also charge more. Plus, if the idea or the solution that you're trying to solve is a little bit more complex, this might be a little bit of a better fit than a simple ebook. All right, so here's a quick how to start. First, you're going to choose a small result that people want fast. Make sure the mini course solves a specific, painful problem that people are actually looking for a result for. For example, how to launch your email list in 1 weekend. Book your first 3 coaching clients in 7 days. Create 30 days of reels in 2 hours. Write and publish your first ebook in 24 hours. Do you see how these all have like a measurable result that somebody could actually cling on to and say, okay, I'm actually going to achieve this specific result within, a given time frame, and it's going to be quick and painless because of this mini course. From there, you're going to break your transformation into, let's say, like 5 mini milestones, and then you're going to use that as your chapters for your course. For example, for the how to launch your email list in 1 weekend example, it could be step 1, define your offer. Step 2, build your lead magnet. Step 3, create your funnel. Step 4, record your video lessons. And step 5, publish and promote. Remember that with your mini course, you're going to want to keep each video probably under like 15 to 20 minutes so that you don't lose your audience. Then I recommend using either Loom or Zoom to record your mini course, which you can then also use to do any screen recordings and also record your face. I think that's going to be really important for maintaining that credibility. Remember that you don't need a ton of fancy equipment. You can just use your computer's microphone, your webcam to get started with this. Remember to keep it simple. Your job is not to perform, it is to teach, and then host and deliver your mini course with a platform like System.io. And then lastly, you're going to create traffic via a YouTube channel that then funnels your viewers to a freebie, to an email list, to then promote your mini course. Remember to not try to overbuild something. Just solve one painful problem, have clear results for that problem, and deliver the steps clearly to your audience. So far, I've shared 4 digital product ideas with you, and I have 1 more to go. But if you want to discover the perfect digital product for you, we actually have a completely free digital product discovery bot, which you can download down in the description box. Do you want monthly recurring revenue that stacks over time? I know I personally do. That's the dream, right? Well, if so, then memberships are going to be your best friend. Memberships are essentially a subscription that gives your audience access to things like trainings, templates, or a community. Memberships are amazing because, again, they create that predictable recurring revenue. Plus, they're going to build a really deep community and build customer loyalty. So if you want to get started with a membership website, here is a quick how to start. You're going to want to start off with choosing a core promise. This is going to be the main reason that people join and stay. day. So you might want to ask yourself, what will be the recurring value that my subscribers, my members are going to get every single month? For example, it could be one new template and a live Q&A every single month. From there, you'll want to use a platform like School or System.io to host. Now, before you launch, I actually recommend creating about 30 days worth of content ahead of time. So this could look like one video training, one template or tool, one live session or challenge date. The key here is that you don't need to build a huge complex library, just enough to make it worth people's first payment. And then as months go on, you can continue to add to this library. And then lastly, of course, you're going to want to promote your membership website. So you can do this through a waitlist or interest form. Again, use a platform like System.io. You can also promote it on your email list, promote it on your YouTube channel. Remember to emphasize the outcome rather than the features. So like, what are people going to actually get out of this? What's going to be the result, the outcome from it? Remember that it does not need to be fancy. Just start small, deliver consistently, and your reoccurring revenue will snowball. To be honest, boring is bank. These are the digital products that quietly build $10,000 or more per month businesses without any crazy hustle or hype. You don't need to be the loudest or flashiest person online. You just need a clear product that solves a real problem. Choose one of these 5, follow the steps that I gave you, and commit to taking action this week. And again, if you're excited about starting this digital product journey and want to learn our entire process for creating and scaling a digital product business, including things like copy scripts, Canva templates, and other done-for-you tools, make sure you check out our new free training linked down in the description box. All right, well, now that you know 5 boring but profitable digital products, you might be wondering how you can actually start selling ebooks with $0. But how do you do that? Well, all starts by watching this video next, because when you pair what you just learned in today's video with what's in that video, it is even more powerful. Thanks, and I will see you in the next one.